Hi, in this video we're going to be talking about difference of perfect squares factoring. So our learning target is by the end of this video, students will be able to factor using the difference of perfect squares method. Um, you've already learned how to factor by greatest common factor factoring, and you've learned how to factor by using the trinomial factoring method. So now we're learning the difference of perfect squares method. Okay, so we have a formula that says if you have a polynomial a squared minus b squared, it factors to a plus b, a minus b. This is difference of perfect squares because subtraction is difference, and both of these are perfect squares. A lot of students understand better with examples, so I'm going to give you guys some examples. Example 1 says factor f of x equals x squared minus 9 squared. So all you have to do is you have to take the square root of that first term, the square root of that second term. So this is square root of x squared. The square root and the square root, they cancel each other out, and you get equals x. Then you take the square root of 9. You get 3. So this means that this factors to f of x equals x plus 3 in parentheses and x minus 3 in parentheses. So in this case, when I take the square root of the first term, the square root of 4x squared, in this case I take the square root of the number first, which equals 2, and then x squared, the square root and square root cancel each other out, so you get 2x. The square root of 49 is equal to 7. So, in factored form, g of x equals 2x plus 7 and 2x minus 7. Okay, example 3. This one, what I want you to write is if you can, GCF factor first. So what I want you to notice is that both of these terms are divisible by 2, and both of these terms are divisible by an x because they both have an x. So I can take that 2x out first. 2x, and I get, so 2 divided by 2 is 1, so I'm not going to write it. X cubed divided by x is x squared. 18 divided by 2 is 9, so minus 9. X divided by x is 1, so I'm not going to write it. From number 1, you learn that x squared, so from here we can factor even further. So we can bring down this 2x because it doesn't change, but then we have x plus 3 and x minus 3. And we're done. Okay, this last example looks a little more challenging, but I want to show you guys if we follow that same step, so that square root of x to the 4th power. Now, a square root's not going to cancel an x to the 4th power, or 4th power. It's going to divide it by 2. So you get x squared. The square root of 16 is 4. So that means m of x is equal to x to the 4th power. X squared minus 4 and x squared plus 4. Now I want you to notice something. In this problem, this x squared minus 4, that can be different than perfect squares factored as well. So you can do m of x equals the square root of x squared is x, the square root of 4 is 2, so x plus 4, x minus 4, 2. X plus 2 and x minus 2 because the square root of 4 is 2, not 4. And in here, this isn't difference of perfect squares because there's a plus in there. So I can't factor it like that. So all I can do is just write it down below. X squared plus 4. Okay, you're done.